Hello and welcome to episode 31 of my trophy guide for Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Next, I want to touch on a trophy that you might have already obtained and which requires us to craft 5 armor pieces of Rarity 12. We currently have 2 such pieces equipped, so I will need 3 more. By far the easiest Rarity 12 armor set to craft is the Zora Set Plus. You only need very easy to obtain Guiding Lance materials, plus 1 Conqueror's Seal per piece. You get more than 3 of them throughout the Iceborne story, but if you used them, then you can get 1 of them for every Master Rank Elder Dragon optional quest you complete. Crafting 5 armor pieces of Rarity 12 rewards the trophy Unwavering Defense. Next, I want you to take a look at 5 high rank event quests. These also feature multiple monsters and have a boosted chance for these monsters to be crown-sized. First, we take on the quest Deep Green Blues to obtain both crowns for Pukei-Pukei, the gold crown for Tobi-Kadachi, the miniature crown for Anjanath, and both crowns for Rathalos. As before, you do not have to beat the quest. Simply hunt the required monsters and return from quest. Since this is high rank, you will destroy these monsters anyways, so I won't go through the quest itself and just cut straight to the crowns I obtained. Check your guild card or hunter's notes to see what crowns you already obtained during the Master Rank event quest. I already obtained the miniature crown for Anjanath and both crowns for Rathalos during the first crown grind. I obtain the miniature crown for Pukei-Pukei and Tobi-Kadachi on the first run. I obtain the miniature crown for Great Jagras and the gold crown for Pukei-Pukei on the 5th run. I obtain the gold crown for Great Jagras on the 15th run. I obtain the gold crown for Tobi-Kadachi on the 19th run. Take on the quest Wildspire Bolero to obtain the miniature crown for Kulu-Ya-Ku, the miniature crown for Barroth, both crowns for Jyuratodus, both crowns for Rathian, and both crowns for Diablos. I already obtained both crowns for Jyuratodus during the first crown grind. I obtain the gold crown for Diablos on the first run. I obtain the gold crown for Kulu-Ya-Ku on the 4th run. Here I also obtain the trophy Monster Hunter for hunting 500 large monsters. Yet another trophy you will get during this guide no matter your RNG. I obtain the miniature crown for Barroth on the 6th run. I obtain the miniature crown for Kulu-Ya-Ku on the 9th run. I obtain the gold crown for Rathian on the 11th run. I obtain the miniature crown for Rathian and Diablos on the 14th run. Take on the quest Coral Waltz to obtain both crowns for Tzitzi-Ya-Ku, both crowns for Paolumu, both crowns for Pink Rathian, and both crowns for Legiana. I already obtained both crowns for Paolumu and Legiana during the first crown grind. I obtain the miniature crown for Tzitzi-Ya-Ku on the first run. I obtain the gold crown for Pink Rathian on the 2nd run. I obtain the miniature crown for Pink Rathian on the 16th run. I obtain the gold crown for Tzitzi-Ya-Ku on the 31st run. Take on the quest Effluvial Opera to obtain both crowns for Great Gyros, both crowns for Radabon, the gold crown for Odogron, and both crowns for Betelgeuse. I already obtained both crowns for Great Gyros and the gold crown for Odogron during the first crown grind. I obtain the miniature crown for Radabon on the 2nd run. I obtain the gold crown for Betelgeuse on the 4th run. I obtain the miniature crown for Betelgeuse on the 7th run. I obtain the gold crown for Radobaan on the 15th run. Take on the quest Rock'n'Roll Recess to obtain the miniature crown for Dodogama, both crowns for Uragan, the miniature crown for Lavazioth, and the gold crown for Azur Rathalos. I already obtained both crowns for Uragan and the gold crown for Azur Rathalos during the first crown grind. I obtain the miniature crown for Lavazioth on the 3rd run. I obtain the miniature crown for Dodogama on the 6th run. After going through all this, you will inevitably pick up the trophies Giant Crown Collector and Miniature Crown Collector for collecting 10 gold crowns and miniature crowns of monsters present in the base game. Now check your crowns in your guild card or hunter's notes. I will list pairs of crowns and quests. If you are still missing a mentioned crown, then I want you to beat the corresponding quest as it guarantees that crown. Beat the low rank quest USJ Gold Star Treatment to obtain both crowns for Great Jagras. Beat the high rank event quest Egg Lovers United to obtain the gold crown for Kulu-Ya-Ku. Beat the master rank event quest Kadachi Twins to obtain the miniature crown for Tobi-Kadachi and the gold crown for Viper Tobi-Kadachi. Beat the high rank event quest The Proving to obtain the gold crown for Anjanath. Beat the high rank event quest A Rush of Blood to obtain the miniature crown for Odogron. Beat the high rank event quest USJ Blazing Azure Stars to obtain the gold crown for Dodogama and the miniature crown for Azure Rathalos. Beat the high rank event quest The Heart of the Nora to obtain both crowns for Deviljho. Beat the high rank event quest The Names Lavazioth to obtain the gold crown for Lavazioth. Beat the master rank event quest Paolumu Lullabies to obtain the miniature crown for Nightshade Paolumu. Beat the master rank event quest Seeing is Believing to obtain the gold crown for Tigrex. Beat the master rank event quest A Farewell to Zinogre if you are still missing Zinogre crowns. Beat the master rank event quest Brand New Brute if you are still missing Brute Tigrex crowns. Finally, beat the master rank event quest Don't Forget the Earplugs to obtain the miniature crown for Yangaruga. I will only beat the quests I personally still need, as most of these quests are very easy and we have already seen all of these monsters previously. At this point I want you to make sure you have all the crowns I have gone over so far. Simply compare your guild card to mine. You want exactly the same miniature crowns and gold crowns that I have, except Rajang and Stygian Zanogar. Use the comment section if you missed one and don't know where to get it. That concludes this episode. I will see you in the next one.